Hi children, good morning. Welcome to our new class. In last class we discussed about parts of the leaf and the different types of leaf, simple leaf, compound leaf, double compound leaf, how to identify them. This all you learned, right? And today's class, before starting our lesson, few questions for you children. From where does we get our food? On whom we are depending to take our food? We are getting our food from plants and animals, you are right. We are getting food from plants and animals. Then, from where does these plants get the food? Yes? So, to understand that, we'll do one small activity. To understand this, you are going to do the activity. That is, here we need to take two potted plants. Holding two pots will be difficult. So, both the plants are arranged in same pot. When you are performing this activity, use two pots, children. So, for pot A, you name it as pot A, and here pot B. So, pot A and pot B, both of them, I watered them regularly and both I arranged outside. Both have the equal amount of sunlight. Availability of sunlight is there for both the plants. Both the plants are watered regularly. The only difference is I plucked all the leaves from plant B. Okay. So now you guess what happens if I pluck all the leaves from a plant. Okay. Draw this experiment setup in your notebook along with me, and then we will tabulate our prediction and our observation. Okay. So what you are going to do now, in your notebook, you draw two potted plants along with me. This is plant A and this is plant B. Plant B and plant A. In plant A, I watered the plant regularly and I did not pluck any leaves from plant A. Availability of sunlight is there. Even in plant B, I watered every day. Here, I plucked all the leaves and availability of sunlight is there even here. But only the reason is I plucked all the leaves. There are no leaves in plant B. In plant A, the plant is having full of leaves. Okay, children? So, do this activity. When you do practically, you will understand more. So for that, don't kill the plants. Any one sapling, small sapling you choose and do it. Or else, don't waste the saplings. Just understand. This I have already done for you. Okay. Now we will write our predictions. In your volume book, page number 12, he is asking you to draw the same setup, activity setup, how I did drawing. Do the same in your notebook, or else more than this, use your creativity, can do in any different way. One plant with the leaves and one plant without leaves. Then we are going to tabulate or we are going to record our observations. for plant A and for plant B. What are your predictions and what are your observations? What's the meaning of prediction? Prediction means your guess. What might happen? Observation means after doing the activity, what really you had seen there. What you understood from that experiment. That you are going to record it now. Write in your volume book. Okay. So what you understood, what you had seen in that pot A and pot B, which I showed you. Yes. In plant A, your prediction is this plant alive? No. If we pluck all the leaves from a plant, the plant may die. Plant may die. This is the prediction for plant A. Plant A here, all the leaves are there. Plant B, we removed all the leaves. So for plant A, what's the prediction? First we will write for plant B or else plant B. Your prediction, the plant may die. It may die. Not sure, you are not sure, your guess that is. And you had already seen the plant died. Plant died. Plant died is your observation. And for plant A, what is your prediction? Plant will not die. The plant will not die. That is your prediction. And really you observed also the plant is healthy. The plant is healthy. What we are understanding from this activity, finally, what we are concluding from this activity? That the leaves are important in plants. What we understood from this activity? Leaves are important in plants. They are doing n number of functions. Yes, so in our today's class, we are going to learn about functions of leaves. What's our today's topic is? Functions of leaves. What are the functions of leaves? We'll see now. Children, tell me, where does your mother cooks food? Yes, she cooks food in kitchen, right? Same way, why this plant has died? Because the leaves are not there in this plant. When leaves are not there, they are not getting food. This plant is not getting the food. That's why this plant died. That means we are understanding that the leaves are preparing food. The leaves are preparing food. Okay. So that's why we can call the leaves are kitchen of the plant. Leaves are kitchen of the plant. Why we are calling it as kitchen of the plant? Because it's acting like a kitchen for plant. It's preparing food for the whole plant. That's why we can say the leaves are the kitchen of the plants. Now we will see how these veins are helping in a leaf. Okay. Last class we discussed about the structure of leaf. The parts present in a leaf we discussed, right? And the lines present in the leaf known as veins. So are these veins doing any function? Yes, they are helping. So the leaf is using the sunlight, the water and the air around it. It's using and preparing the food. So the prepared food is not only for the leaf, right? So it needs to distribute to all other parts of the plant like stem, roots and everything. So these veins are helping to transport, to pass the food from leaves to the different plants. And at the same time, they are also helping to absorb. They are taking the water from the roots, from the stem, and they are passing to the leaf. So they are transporting water, they are also transporting food. Food from the leaves to different plants, and from different parts to the leaf, water is transported. So that function the veins are performing. And this green color part is known as leaf blade. So this leaf blade is also helping to absorb the sunlight. So the surface area, how much big surface area is present, that much amount of sunlight it can absorb. So that's the main function of leaves, children. Now we will see how these leaves are different from each other. How do they have any difference? See, this is the leaf of cabbage and these are the leaves of rose plant. Are you finding any difference between these two leaves? This is also leaf and these are also leaves. So is it any difference between these two leaves? Yes. What is the difference? We'll find out now. What's the difference between, you guess it, what's the difference between rose leaf and cabbage leaf? Both are preparing food. For similarity we will see. Similarity and then difference we are going to see. Similarity means both are doing in common what function they are doing. Okay? So both are preparing food because both are leaves only. So both prepare food. Rose leaf is preparing, cabbage leaf is also preparing the food. And in what way this different cabbage leaf is even storing the food. It's also preparing food and it is also storing food. So that is the extra function, storing food. Along with preparation, cabbage is also storing food. That is the function cabbage leaf is doing extra. Same way, our spinach, the leafy vegetables which we eat, those are only the leaves. They perform the food, they perform the function of preparing food and also they are storing food. That stored food only we are using as our food. Right, children, understood? So we discussed today the functions of leaves. And the same questions is asking you in page 12 volume book, the experiment setup, activity setup, what we did, the same thing you need to draw here. And your predictions. We did a table here, right? What happens in plant B, in plant A? What happens? What's your prediction and what's your observation you need to write? And then third question is, what will happen if we pluck all the leaves of the plant? You already understood, if we pluck all the leaves, the plant cannot prepare its food. When food is not there, plant may die. So that is the answer for third one. Now you are able to write by your own words. What you understood, you put on the paper. On the last one, see children, spinach. Just now I told you about leafy vegetables, how spinach is storing the food, that you understood. And the last one, cactus plant. Cactus plant, children. in cactus plant, how the leaves are different from other plants. Have you seen the cactus plant? I will show you the picture of cactus plant in our video. So this is a cactus plant. The green part which appears like the leaf, but that is not actual leaf. It is the stem part. And some spines are present on the stem. So these spines are leaves. The spiny spines are leaves, and actually which is appearing like a leaf, that's the stem part. So here the leaves are changed into like spines. The leaves are modified into like spines. So who is doing the cooking function here? Who is preparing the food for the plant in cactus? So are these spines can prepare the food? No, because they are not in green color. So stem is preparing food instead of leaves. Then what function leaves are doing in cactus? They protect the plant. What they are doing? They protect the plant from animals. When animal comes to eat the cactus, that spines may hurt the animals and they cannot eat the plant. In such a way, they are functioning. So understood, children? All the functions, most of the leaves perform the function of preparing food. But in some plants, very exceptional cases, some plants they are storing food. Just now we had seen. And in some plants they are protecting the plant. Like this, some extra functions also they are performing. Okay, children? So now in today's class, you understood the functions of leaves. Complete your S4 and draw this experiment setup. Even in your notebook, color it neatly. Draw the cactus plant and also rose leaves. Okay, children? Very good. Thank you.
On a plant in the garden you might see a waving leaf and you'll know it's me. I want to say hello and tell you what I do, 'cause I'm working very, very hard for you. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning water and CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you. I'm a very pretty green 'cause I am filled with a chemical called chlorophyll that absorbs energy from the sunlight striking me. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning water and CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you. When I'm feeling thirsty, I let the roots know, and they send me up some water from below. I've got a lot of little holes on my underside, letting in carbon dioxide, which is a vital gas in the process known as photosynthesis. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning water and CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you. When I'm old, I'll shrivel up, turn orange, red or brown, detach myself from my plant and flutter to the ground. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning water and CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning water and CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you. I'm a little green factory powered by solar energy, turning turn CO2 into sugar and oxygen for you.